foreign cell, an invader, and ban, hence the double ears. And this is a part of me. I'm a cell.
And I'm antigen, and I'm on the foreign cell, obviously, and then I'm like a marker signaling that it's like a different cell in the body.
We're physically attached.
Yes.
Fully will be.
And I'm an antibody. I'm separate from them currently.
And I'm a complement protein, and I'm with him.
And I'm the narrator. This love story revolves around the complement fixation pathway. Mr. Antigen and Miss Cell have been together for quite some time, and it's unlikely they'll ever break their bonds. Who will separate them?
We've been close to each other for quite some time now. You've been kind of clingy, though, and we've been attached for at least a couple hours.
I will never leave you. My love will last for eternity while we live. I need you, and without you, I am doomed. There are those who are out to get me, but have no fear. Nothing can break our bonds. Oh no, he's here!
Yes, step aside, Antigen. It is I who's been watching you, foreign cell. I'm going to bind to you, Antigen, and release my complement proteins. You pose a threat to my body, and I can't let you get away with this. Foreign cell, you've been flirting with the wrong people in this body, and you're going to die.
Eric, the antibody, is there to provide the proper immune response necessary to the invading antigen. The binding of an antibody to an antigen causes the complement proteins to become activated, causing a cascade reaction.
Ah, what are you doing? Get off me! My love, endure. We will overcome this through our bonds with one another. Notice the strength of our bond.
No, you must die. Complement proteins, activate.
I'm changing into a membrane attack complex. You are going to die. I'm going to poke holes in you.
Oh no! Stop poking! Oh! All this water and ions are rushing into my body via the pores. Oh no!
Oh, my love. In my selfishness, I have allowed you to be discovered by the despicable antibody. Forgive me.
That did the trick.
Great job. We saved the day again. Call the white blood cells to clean up this mess. Yay.
All right, Q&A time, guys. Can you explain how the pores are formed?
Well, the membrane attack complex, the MAC, if you want to call it, it just makes holes inside the membrane of the.
After the antibody attached to Kevin, antigen, yeah. After he attached to him, the membrane attack complex was activated after the complement proteins cascaded, and then it started to poke holes, and then the water started rushing in. It made pores.
Okay, so what actually makes the pores? What are the pores made of?
It's like through.
Anybody up there can tell me what molecules the pores are made of?
Protein.
What's that?
The proteins. The complement
Yeah.
proteins.
So the MAC attack basically is a device that shoves those proteins into the membrane and creates integral membrane proteins, transmembrane proteins, that allow the rushing of, what, like you said, water and maybe some dissolved substances into the cell to cause it to explode. And what's the technical term for explode? Nice, yes. All right, questions from the crowd? Come on, period 1, 2A. This is on video. All the other classes will know you're lame if you don't ask questions. Sonia.
Can you explain the cascade reaction? Is that just that water rushes in?
Cascade reaction is like the reaction happening before the water actually rushes in, and then it's like right after the antibodies attached to antigens, and then right after that.
After the membrane, or after the proteins get released.
Yeah, and then it undergoes a cascading reaction, and then there's it's like really complicated process. I mean, I tried to looking it up, but it's like there's a bunch of enzymes and then a bunch of other proteins and molecules reactions involved. And then basically it works to activate the membrane attack complex.
Shoving the proteins.
That's a nice way of saying it. Yeah, so there's a number of different proteins that all have to come together in the right way to shove themselves in the membrane to create a pore. It's very complicated, lots of proteins with letters and numbers attached to them, which we don't really have to worry about right now, as long as you understand the concept of poking holes by making transmembrane protein pores. And they're not single proteins, it's a conglomeration of proteins that get shoved in there and create a pore. Benny?
Does the membrane attack complex just like float around in the bloodstream, or
It's like it's part of the antibody that gets first a complement protein, and it's formed by the antibody.
It's activated.
Yeah, and then it gets activated. And
So,
then it becomes the MAC.
I guess let's rework Benny's question. What is the membrane attack complex? What does it include? What plus what altogether is the membrane attack complex?
The cell and complement proteins.
So you got the complement proteins and the antibody attached to the antigen on the cell. All of that working together to make pores in the cell is the complex. Whenever you hear the term complex, it means everything all together. Any other questions? Go ahead, Sammy.
Is this whole process a result of the antibody response? Like, do you need that to occur first before this whole thing can happen, or is it?
Well, yeah, the antibody has to arrive and then attach to the antigen before the membrane attack complex is activated.
All right, big hand for these guys.